welcome back to today's video. In today's video, I decided to do a hairstyle. It's one I did on Pearl like last week, and she really liked it, and it was a very secure hairstyle as well, and that took me by surprise just a little bit. So I thought I'd show you guys how to do it as well. It's just this braid that goes from the nape of your neck up into a high bun. It's super simple and it didn't take me that long. And I figured out a way where you don't have to be upside down, or whoever you're doing it to being upside down, in order for the braid to go up into the high ponytail. It's super simple once you understand how to do it. It's just a lot of brain switching. So let's get started. For today's hairstyle, I'm going to be using my rainbow mannequin head. Her name is Gloria, and she just has straight hair-ish. I'm not starting with anything fancy here, just make sure it's detangled. And then I'm gonna split the hair down the middle, and I only need the back to be like separate. The front doesn't really matter because we're only braiding the back. So with the two side sections, I'm just gonna grab a slice, a horizontal slice from the nape of the neck, and then I'm gonna split that into three. So with the three sections here, I'm going to bring the outer strands into the middle, and because the braid is going to go up, everything we do, we have to do it backwards if we want it to be a certain look. So I want this to end up looking like a Dutch braid. So the opposite of a Dutch braid is a French braid. So I'm going to be bringing the side strands towards the middle, just like I'm going to bring it up and over the middle strand, and then I'll still be adding hair in like a regular French braid. So here I am grabbing a horizontal section, and then I'm going to add it to my side section. Sometimes I like to bring my side section over into the middle first, and then I add the new hair. It just makes it easier if I want the braid to be nice and tight. And in this case, I do want it to be nice and tight. So as you saw, I just put the side strand over the middle, and then now I'm adding that new strand in. As I am braiding hair, I'm just tightening it every time I bring new hair. And you're going to want to go as far up as you can until your hands are kind of like, or your wrists are in a kind of an uncomfortable situation. Then you just want to have whoever you're doing it to lean their head like up, so they're looking more up. That way your hand doesn't have to be so uncomfortable. And then once I get to near the middle of the back, I am going to be switching my hand position. The reason I switch my hand position, it just makes it easier for me to continue braiding up without having whoever it is to have to continue looking up and up, because that's not very comfortable for the person. So my new hand position makes it so that the back of my hand is facing me instead of the palm of my hand. And I don't really know how to explain how I'm holding the strands, so you're just going to have to kind of watch. But I'm going to continue adding new hair until I'm satisfied with how much hair it is in the braid, and then I'm just going to continue doing a regular 3-strand braid. When you're braiding this part, just make sure you've braided long enough for the braid to reach the ponytail, and then you can secure it with a bobby pin. Now that we've gotten the hardest part taken care of, we're just going to move on with our ponytail. So I've taken everything from behind the ears on down, put it into the braid, and then everything else here, I'm just going to brush it up into a high ponytail. And once it's all nice and smooth, I'm going to add that braid and just secure it with a rubber band. Alright, so at this point, we are pretty much finished with the hairstyle. So here, I am going to put her ponytail into a bun so that we can have everyone to be able to see that braid. So I'm just back combing her ponytail here, and then I'm going to brush the outer layer out just so that it's nice and smooth and doesn't look like a rat's nest. And As long as you're being careful when you're back combing, the knots should come out fairly easily. And I'm actually going to be showing you a couple of different kinds of buns that I like to do. This first one is just your simple, where you're just twisting the entire ponytail and then you're wrapping it up. This is actually my least favorite type of bun, just because I feel like it doesn't stay together that well. So now that I've got the hair smooth, I'm just going to twist it and then I'm wrapping it around the base of the ponytail. And as I'm wrapping, I am also twisting just so that I don't get any weird like bumps, and then I'll just bobby pin it secure and then you're good to go. The reason I back comb the hair before I actually put in the bun is so that I can have volume, and it also actually helps with if you have any layers in your hair, because when you're back combing, it's almost like you're knotting the hair together, but you're not braiding it. And if you do it correctly, again, like it'll come out super easily. But those are the two main reasons why I like to back comb the hair before I do a bun or something like that. Now I'm gonna finish bobby pinning her hair and just making sure it's nice and secure, and then I'll show you what the end result is. So that is what the hair looks like in a regular bun. I love doing buns, especially if you have like a fun color in your hair, because then you can see like the peekaboos of all the colors. And especially on this rainbow magnet head, you could just see all sorts of colors just like intertwined in the bun. And I think it looks even super pretty if you have just highlights in your hair, because it brings the highlights out so much. And it's kind of like the highlights are like the peekaboos. So here I am splitting the hair in half so that I can do a rope twist braid. I'm gonna keep the back comb in there just so that I can get volume and texture in the hair. So to do a rope twist braid, all you have to do is twist the individual strands towards the right, and then you wrap the twisted strands to the left, and then you just keep on doing that until you reach the bottom. And then we're just gonna wrap the braid itself into a bun. So this is actually my favorite version of a bun, because I feel like with the braid, it helps to even show more of the color. And I also like that the braid gives the bun like a texture instead of like a smooth look. And then also, when you're braiding the hair, it's almost like you're knotting the hair in a gentle way. It just helps to keep the bun extra secure. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys like this hairstyle and that you try it out. It's super nice for in the summer because you can have your hair out of your way. Pearl has a very deep A-line haircut that's very grown out. So the front of her hair is longer than the back of her hair. I'd say the back is maybe collarbone length and the front is like beyond collarbone length. And this hairstyle is perfect for those of you with shorter hair, like medium to short hair, because you can get that hair in the back of your head out of the way and it can be nice and secure. That's the nice thing about having braids. And you know, or for those of you who love to wear high ponytails or a bun, or if you just have short hair and you don't get very many chances to wear high ponytail, if you do have my length of hair, it is impossible. But if you have something similar to Pearl's length, you should be fine. So I hope you guys try it out and let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!